So a 2-1 defeat today away at Spalding. What did you make of the performance today?
So look, what they are doing is they're working incredibly hard work, the effort that they're putting. But we don't work smart, and we're conceding exactly the same type of goal every week in, week out. And we can't defend the ball into our box. That's the top and bottom.
So, would you class next weekend's game, at home, a huge game in terms of the rest of the season, or would you not? They're
all huge. I think they've all been huge since we came in. Every game is. I think that when you look at I don't know how the other teams. I'm not interested in how other teams got on, but we just need to focus on ourselves. And what we said was between today and next week, we need 3 points. We need to get points on the board. That's really key. People start getting nervous, and I understand that totally. Football is about results, and you need to get them. And what we're doing, working really hard. All of our games, most of our defeats are 2-1. 2-1 games. So that's telling you that the very small margins, very, very small margins. So it's down to decisions and desire. And, unfortunately, we're falling on the wrong side week in, week out of these one-goal slides. And it's, it's tough. It's really, really tough. The group have got to, pick themselves up and go again, because it'll be pretty much the same group of players. You can chop and change maybe one or two, but there's not lots to change. And no team's opening us up and battering us or anything like that. And we've played some really good teams. We said, you lose 2-1 to Alzoe and really unlucky. You lose 2-1 to Telford. And, I don't believe in unlucky and hard luck stories. I'm honest. And the bottom line is we're falling down on the same things. And, and that's just where we are.
How do you go about addressing those things that are repetition, like the mistake today for the first goal and another set piece?
Yeah.
With only a month or two to go, how do you address that?
I think what you do first of all, you're 1-1 and there's a minute to go. You don't foul. You don't need to make a foul, because you're on the buzzer. We're going at 1-1, and being the better team, we've created. My goalkeeper's made one save today. Last week we spoke about Telford, and my keeper didn't make a save. Today we're speaking about my keeper making one save. We're 1-1 at half time. You get in, and then you come out second half. 1-1 against a team who've got to win to give themselves an opportunity to get back in the playoffs, and we foul, and that's what we do, and which is crazy really when you know that we've got a little bit of a weakness at set plays, but we do that, and we're talking about we're losing another game of football, so it's difficult because we worked on the defence, we worked on areas, we worked on that, we worked on shape, we worked on pattern, and we've come out again on the wrong side. I'd probably be less concerned if we were getting beat 3 or 4 and it was comfortable and you could see, the issues. We know that we're struggling to defend those balls, and don't give fouls away. That's it.
In terms of the squad you've got at your possession now, firstly, do you feel like that's more your team? There's been a bit of talk about player turnover. We've mentioned it before. Yeah. Cartel's gone out on dual reg and George has left now. What do you make of your squad that you've got now?
I think first of all, I've heard, I'm aware of comments about turnover. Now, it's very difficult because when you come in as a manager, and if you look since the start of the season under the previous manager, the amount of players that have gone out of the building, so then obviously they have to be replaced. So I don't understand how people don't expect turnover, because if people come and take your players because they offer a better financial package, then you've got to replace that. You've got to replace that player. See you later. You've got to replace that player. So for me, and very difficult, anywhere after half, when you pass the halfway stage, to attract people, because if you're trying to attract people from maybe step 4 that are doing quite well, if they're chasing playoffs, then they're not going to leave. So it's very difficult, and as everybody knows, financially, we're not going to go and blow anybody out of the water, so we have to deal with that. So look, there's going to be ins and outs whenever a manager goes in. There just is. We were really very unfortunate that we came into the group, and you lose your front three, because just a week or 2 before I come in, Jaden had gone. We've obviously lost JJ, we lost Alex Cameron, so we lost your front three. So people talk about turnovers. Well, I don't know what do they want us not to play any players, because you've got to bring them in, and some of them are going to work, some are not going to work as well. But like I say, I'm not too worried about the outside noise or whatever. We've just got to concentrate, make sure that the club needs to be in this league next season, and then we can rebuild and get the players in that we'll get different players in, and players that we believe could maybe be more successful for us. But we've got this group now, and I believe them that they can. That they can get results on the board and give us some points, which we need that, and but I'm not panicking just yet.
So in terms of positivity, you've had a very good home record since coming back. Only lost one since your return. Is that a positive message to pass on to the players ahead of next Saturday and the fans?
I want a better away record. We've been poor away. Again, the games have all been close, but we're losing them. At home, I think we've lost 1 in 9 or 1 in 10, so that's positive. But Royston will have the VO of our game today by tomorrow, and they'll know, like every other team knows, put the ball in the box, and they're going to struggle to defend it. So the pressure's on the players that are picked to defend your box. It's a skill. Defending your box. Don't let people get ahead of you, and don't lose your man from set plays. And that's what we've got, and that's what we've got to deal with. But look, frustrating day. Did we do enough to get a point? Yeah, 100% did. We had as many chances. The game got a little bit stretched the last 20 when we've gone 3 up top, and so we got a little bit stretched, and they got in a couple of times. But overall, we did enough to get a result. We didn't get the result, and because it's the same things. But listen, we'll stay positive. And go again, train really well on Monday and train well Thursday, and people have got to turn up, and when the spotlight's on them, people are looking at them, they have to do that, as so does the manager. I'll always take full responsibility and accountability when we lose, because then I'm picking the players. So it's all right for me to stand here and say we ain't doing this, but I'm picking them. So if I keep picking them, then that's that happens. So I'll never shirk from that. Totally on me today, and hopefully we can turn it around and these boys get a result Saturday.